Janice.
Can you just stand up, like, and put up your hand? Straight. Straight. Your hand put up straight.
A bit up.
Okay. Just sit down. Just sit down. Your age,
33.
your height and your weight.
60. My weight.
Okay, your height.
5'1".
Okay. Are you your marital status?
Single.
Single. Do you have any children?
Nothing.
No,
More than not.
no,
Children, sir.
Do you have any boyfriend?
No.
No. So if you come and work here, do you think you get homesick?
I will look some work.
Okay, if you're homesick, then you will look for some work to do to keep yourself occupied. Okay? Are you mentally prepared to come here to work? Are you mentally
sir.
prepared? You're sure you won't change your mind?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you have any brother or sisters?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Have you got the permission from your brother and sister or your parent to come to work?
What, sir?
Have you got the permission from your parent to come to work? Your mother?
I don't have parents, sir.
Huh?
I don't have parents.
You don't have
They
parents?
passed away.
Okay.
They passed away.
They passed away. Okay. What about your brother or sister? Do you have the permission from them?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is your educational level?
Yes, sir.
What is your educational level?
College undergrad.
Oh, you went to college. And
Yes.
in college, what was the course that you took?
Education.
I see. So you actually wanted to be a teacher, huh? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can you read and write?
Yes, sir.
And also I want you to remember this. So that I will know whether you have good memory. Can you read?
JCL.
JCL, I will ask you again. Just remember.
Yes, sir.
Can you read this?
I want to work in Malaysia.
Okay. How much is this?
80 plus 50.
How much?
130.
Okay, it's very good. The next one, how much is that?
260.
No. The down one, 80, take away 50. How much?
230.
Huh?
30, sir.
Okay. Okay, so you are good. Now I want you to let me know your experiences. Can you let me know your experience?
What kind of experience, sir?
In
Kuwait?
Yeah, in Kuwait or in Philippines. Just let me know your experience.
In Kuwait, sir, I am a babysitter and household cleaning.
I see. So you have worked in Kuwait before. How many years?
3 years.
And you were looking after a baby or baby and children?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are a babysitter. How many children were you looking after in Kuwait? How many of them? One?
Yes, sir.
Just one?
Yes, sir.
One baby?
Girl.
Okay, you look after one baby girl.
Yes, sir.
How old was the baby girl?
When I come there, sir,
The mom?
in the womb of her mother.
When you went there, the mother was pregnant, you
Yes,
mean?
sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I see. So when you left, the baby girl is 3 years old.
Yes, sir.
So what was your job to look after the baby?
I sleep with her. Then after
sleep
she
with-
wake up,
Yeah,
I
okay.
take a bath. I change the diaper and take a bath.
So that
Okay.
means you take shower for the baby, you change the diaper, you change the clothing, you feed
Yes,
her, you make her to sleep because you sleep with her. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So do you love the baby? Do you love baby or the children?
Yes, sir. I love her.
You love, okay. So if the baby actually cries, what will you do?
I sing lullaby.
Okay, you
And
sing lullaby,
that-
okay?
I carry her.
Yeah, okay, but if she stop crying, then that's okay. But if she keep on crying, what must you do?
Yes, sir.
You have to tell the employer, okay?
Okay, sir.
Very important because she might be sick. You have to tell the employer. Is that okay?
Okay.
Other than that, have you worked in Philippines before?
Philippines?
As a domestic helper?
No.
No. Okay, if I got a family with children, let's say 2 children, maybe 5 years old or 3 years old, can you look after them?
Yes, sir.
Have you got any experience looking after a 5-year-old or a 7-year-old child?
Yes, sir. Because I'm taking care of my siblings when my parents pass away.
Oh, I see. That means the parent had passed away a long time. Your sibling was very
Yes.
young, is it? 5 years old and 7 years old. That means your brother and
Yes,
sister.
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
you are the eldest in the family.
Yes, sir.
I see. So you've got the experience to look after children who are maybe around 5, 7 or even 10 years old, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What about looking after elderly people? Let's say they are sick, they cannot walk, or they are very weak, needs your help. Do you think you look after elderly people, old people, or rather invalid people? Do you think you can do that job?
Yes, sir.
You can. Have you any experience?
Yes, sir. My grandmother,
Your grandmother. How old is your grandmother?
75 years old.
Can she walk?
She walk.
She can walk.
Yes, sir.
So what was the job to look after your grandmother?
I give him food and assist her.
I see. So you do that. You help her to maybe you hold her to get up, or do you help her to take shower?
No, because
No, because she is still mobile. She can do things by herself, right? You only look after her, guide her, talk to her. Am I right?
yes, sir.
Let's say if the employer wants you to work on the off days, you're entitled to have 1 off days in a week, but they want you to work, but they will pay you. Do you think you can work on your off days?
But sir,
Let's say your employer wants you to work on your off days. 1 week you have 1 off day, but they want you to work because they are very busy, but they will pay you. Do you think you can work?
yes, sir.
Yes, Now the handphone. Will you be bringing a handphone when you come here? Will you be bringing your handphone, your phone,
My foot,
your phone? Will you be bringing your,
yes, sir.
Okay. If the employer were to ask you to use a phone only once in a while, are you okay with that? Not
Yes,
to,
sir.
especially not to use a handphone during working hours. We are very strict on that. Okay, you cannot use a handphone during working hours. Can you agree to that?
Okay, I agree with that, sir.
Okay, in the night you can use it for a while to contact people in the Philippines, not people in Malaysia. Do you have any friends or relatives in Malaysia?
No, sir.
No, so we don't want you to use a handphone to contact anybody in Malaysia. Do you agree to that?
I agree with that, sir.
You can contact Philippines, but don't use it too often because it's very costly. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
Okay, the passport is up to you. Okay, you can keep it by yourself, or
Yes.
you can give permission for your employer to keep. We will leave it to you. But if you lose your passport because you keep it yourself, then it's very costly. I think it will cost you maybe around 6,000 to 7,000 peso to get a new one, and it's very troublesome. So it's up to you. Is that
Yes,
okay?
sir. Yes, sir. It's okay.
Do you know how long is the contract?
What, sir?
Your contract in Malaysia
I don't know, sir.
is 2 years, So,
Yes, sir.
so do you think you can finish your contract?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's say if you are okay, your employer is good, are you willing to extend your contract? Are you willing to work for more than 2 years?
Yes, sir.
Okay, before I forget, do you have a phone number?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You have already, okay. Okay, is there any question you want to ask me?
No, sir. No more, sir.
No,
I already asked.
Okay. Now, if the house has a pet, like a dog, do you think you can also take care of the pet?
Yes, sir.
You can. Do you have a dog in your house? Do you have a dog in your house?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
I'm afraid.
Of course, you are afraid. I am also afraid, but don't worry. The employer will definitely, make sure that you are safe. Probably, if it's a small dog or it's a big dog, then of course you have to get used to it. But for the start, maybe you need to feed the dog. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, housework. What are your experience in housework?
Household?
Yeah. Do you know how to use a vacuum cleaner, washing machine, microwave? You know how to use the gadgets, And of course, you need to sweep the house, mop and vacuum. Maybe once in a way.
To cook, sir.
Huh? What?
I know how to clean, but to cook, I want to learn.
Okay, I'm asking you about the household chores. Okay, so the household chore you are. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
The household
Yes, sir.
chores. Household chores. Do you know what to do for the household chores? Do you
Yes,
know
sir.
what you know? Because you've been working in Kuwait for 3 years. Okay, cooking. Do you know how to cook?
A little.
A little. Are you willing to learn?
Yes, I'm willing.
Do you know how to bake a cake?
No.
You are actually leaning too in front. Can you just sit in the middle and beat backwards? And look in front. Don't look at the side. Yes, look in front. Yes, look in front. You cannot hear. I think the speaker there, I think is something wrong, I think.
Signal.
What about Philippine food? Do you know how to cook Philippine food? Do you know?
What, sir?
Do you know how to cook Philippine food?
Yes, sir.
Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
Yes, sir. I'm afraid.
Huh?
I'm afraid.
You're afraid to be alone in the house.
Yes.
So if the employer goes to work, the children goes to school, you are alone in the house, that means you cannot work.
I will do my job if I'm alone, I will do my job so that I can feel afraid.
Okay, there's nothing to be afraid. You just lock the door, lock the gate. Every house has got the gate outside, and inside they have the door. You just lock it and then do your housework. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
because the houses are different in Philippines. In Philippines, I think most of the houses don't even have a door. The rooms, they only got curtains, I think. And they don't have a
Okay,
gate.
sir.
So here are different. So you don't have to worry about that.
Okay,
Is
sir.
that okay? And in Kuwait, what type of house is that? Is it a condo?
Condo.
Okay. Here, if there's a house, you got the gate, you have got the door, everything is protected. So you don't have to worry about that.
Yes, sir.
If it's a condo, then they got the security guards. Is that okay?
What, sir?
Here, the houses are all very safe, so you don't have to worry about that. Is that okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Are you willing to follow the instructions of the employer?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any friends or relatives in Malaysia?
No.
Can you promise me that you will not contact anybody like you newly met? We
Sir.
we definitely don't want you to just call anybody in Malaysia or Facebook. All this is dangerous for you. Is that okay? You
Yes,
can
sir.
call to the Philippines. You can contact your people in the Philippines, but I don't want you to contact anybody in Malaysia. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Are you afraid of height? Let's say you need to stand on a small ladder or a small stool to clean the fan or to clean the window. Is that okay?
It's okay, sir.
Yes. Okay, what are the 3 alphabet I asked you just now?
What, sir?
The 3 alphabet which I asked you, what are the 3 alphabet?
GCL.
Okay, that means your memory is not bad, it's good. Now, if I'm the employer here, what would you tell me so that I will select you to work for me?
GCL mana ada
You listen to me. I am the employer. I interview now. What would you tell me so that I will select you?
I want to work in Malaysia
Okay, you want to work, I know that. But what would you tell me about yourself?
because I'm honest,
Yes, you're honest.
responsible, and I obey the rules of the regulation there
Okay,
of my employer.
okay. So make sure that when you come to work, you have to be honest, you have to be hardworking, responsible,
Yes, sir.
and listen to the instruction of the employer. Can you agree to that?
I agree with that, sir.
Okay. So I think that's all. Okay, I will just pass the video to the employer so that they can select you. Now, if they want to call you.